Hello everybody, and welcome to a very special video. Today, the release of the first alpha version of Endless Legend has arrived. For those of you who don't know, Endless Legend is the 4X, that is Civ-styled strategy game from the creators of Endless Space and Endless Dungeon. So personally, I'm super excited about this game. I love the Civilization series. I really liked Endless Space despite its flaws. So for those two universes to get mixed together and create something like this, I'm excited. But just a quick caveat before we start, this is a first look and it is the alpha version of the game. There almost certainly will be bugs. So bear with that as that happens, and we'll try and get through the whole thing together. So let's have a look. There's no tutorial or campaign just yet. From what I can tell, it's just the procedural style games are what's available. So we are going to start by doing just a quick, we'll go most of the default settings. So 4 empires in the game. We will go, let's see, Broken Lords, a faction of knights and town builders that exist only as energy. That's pretty cool. Volters, necrophages. I tell you what, let's go the Broken Lords. And let's set each of these AI factions to the other the other 3 factions that are in the game. So there's 4 at the moment. World size large, shape Pangea, whatever, that's all fine. And start. So, for those of you who are unfamiliar with the theme of this game, so the company that created Endless Space, Endless Legend, and Endless Dungeon started with Endless Space, which is a 4X space game, so similar to Masters of Orion or the more recent Galactic Civilizations. So they started with that, and this is essentially set in the same universe, I believe. So the races are the same, a lot of the same themes, but set in a time where it's sort of a more medieval setting. So there's a lot of similarities in the art style, a lot of similarities in the unit building, structure design, those sort of things. But here we go. Okay. So again, I have no idea what all this is. First Hearth Vanguard, player army with 3 units. Settler and 2 stalwarts. Okay, so this UI is immediately very reminiscent of Endless Space. Have a look at that. How cool is that? Okay, drag, so what's that? Geothermal pit, and this is Auriga Ruins. Okay, you know what? Just because this is our first match, let's settle here. Boom. Settle. Cool. Again, so similar to Endless Space, so we can see production, dust, which is the currency of the game, gold, essentially. But we can even see up here what the city is producing, so it's no sustenance, so that's production, industrial production, science, gold, and the stars is influence, which is new. That's not something I'm too familiar with. Let's grab the rest of this army. Can we split these guys up to a nearby army? Select a valid army or region. Okay, cool. So we got 2 separate units now. These are stalwarts. Select your army interaction. Okay, I would like to search the ruins. Oh, geez, this UI is just amazing. Reward 30 dust. Cool. Dismiss. Nice and easy. So the ruins remain, it seems. How fascinating. It looks like we've got a player border over here. But for the sake of exploration, let's move this guy down here. So you can see down here in the UI section, there's 102 health, 4 movement points of which I've spent all, and 3 vision. There's a wetland, and there's untainted ruins. Tooled stones and forged metal artifacts speak of lost nations, blah, 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 blah. Awesome. So what do we got here? Okay, so these are my construction options. And I can split up between, what's this? Constructible city improvements, city and regional expansions, and constructible units. So I can start building some more stalwarts. I don't really need to do that yet. Salting the earth, raise the city. Okay, we don't want to do that. And this is expansion. Interesting. I wonder if that expands on the actual map, similar to Age of Wonder. Not Age of Wonder, Warlock, the Arcane. So, do we want a mint or do we want a memorial? One-time construction creates a memorial to your leadership and the founding of your empire. Commerce, patriotism, and politics will ensure growth quickly. Let's do that. That sounds pretty fancy. No hero assigned. Select a target hero. Baron Jocelyn Duval. He's an infantry of the Broken Lords. Costs 1 dust to keep. So this is very similar to Endless Space as well. I'm going to select him. Okay. And he's going to look after the city. So we can set a focus for the city. At the moment, I'm just going to say none, because I'll be managing it myself. And yeah, okay. So what do we got here? Select the next idle unit. Okay, so these guys have got a little bit more movement left. 1 point, so let's move them up here. Okay, fuck. I love this art style, man. Really do. Okay, this is tile yield. Okay, cool. Let's end the turn. Wow, wow, wow. I have not selected technology to research. Rookie mistake. Okay, so it looks like these are split between tiers. And then the 4 segments, which again, very similar to Endless Space. So we've got economy, military, science and industry, and empire expansion. So I don't really need to expand just yet. Economy and population is probably the way to go. Already researched the empire mint. The dust dredger creates more money. Prisoners, slaves, and volunteers. Open pit mine. So the mine generates resources. I don't know what that means, but let's do that. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we can actually queue these as well. Yeah, there we go. I really like the consistency between Endless Space and this. Let's end our turn. Quest added, a new beginning. This is new. The quakes and fires appear to be over. We lost a city and are now homeless, but we are strong and remain unbowed. Our first step is to secure a new home, to found a city, build an army, and explore the ancient places, for our experience tells us this, if it tells us nothing else. The ancient ruins scattered across the map are places of great knowledge, great wealth, and great danger. Okay, summary. Build an army and explore the area around your new city. Open carefully any ruins you discover to find remnants of endless technology. So the Endless are this concept that's in all 3 of the games in the series, and they're essentially a race of beings that came before the races in the universe now. So there's a lot of advanced technology that they tend to yield, and the reward for this is scored a Broken Lord's hero with at least 3 units to inspect the untainted ruins. Okay, so we'll dismiss that. So that means, along with my hero, who I'll need to assign to an army, I'm going to need another stalwart, but we're working on this memorial, so let's queue that up next. That's a long way away. Okay, well, this is the Untainted Ruins. I presume I can explore it before I bring my lord to it. Search and the location was worth the effort. 40 dust. Dismiss. I've still got 2 movements, so let's go down here. What is that? Titanium deposit. Interesting. Okay, let's go have a look-see at these guys. New minor faction, the Jotus. Okay, TK. Effects on Empire Vision on unit. Okay. So the minor factions, from what I understand, which is not a lot, but I believe that you can actually influence them to join you, or you can simply leave them alone, or you can destroy them. I honestly have no idea how any of that actually works. Let's see, is there a diplomacy? Yes, okay. So this is the rudimentary diplomacy screen. So these are the 3 empires I haven't met, and these are the this middle row represents the levels of friendliness. Now this is obviously a work in progress, but essentially you've got at peace, allied, are the 2 friendly ones, and then you've got cold, which is like a cold war almost, and then actually at war. What do they call it? Yeah, cold war. Cool. Jump out of diplomacy, and oh god, what has happened? There we go. Okay. So this quest, do I need to accept it? It doesn't look like it. Yeah, it's still current. Okay. I'll close down the quest screen and we'll end turn. This is just such a cool looking game. Honestly. Such a cool looking game. So that 1 represents how many turns it takes for them to get somewhere. So I can actually queue. Let's queue for them to move there on this next turn. Now in Civ 5, you detriment your friendliness with a faction by standing around in their territory, which is why I'm going around the edge of these ruins, because I don't want to piss off these werewolf dudes. I love this. as you zoom out, it's got this sort of painted effect. There's a ruin, there's a ruin. Ugh. Ugh. The design nerd in me is just losing his shit right now. What's that? Rumbling stones. Okay. I don't care. So, I can't get up that area. Okay, this doesn't seem to hurt my guys or anything. Go to the next idle unit, which is this guy. Okay, jump up here. Pretty dorky little outfits they're going with, but, you know, whatever makes them comfortable. And there's an emerald deposit as well. So I'm just not too sure on how to actually get these deposits. That's a bit of a curious one. Do I need to settle a city nearby, like in Civ? Or can I expand a city into them? I'm curious as to know what is the deal. Let's get these guys to these ruins. Interact. With a hero-led army, loot as many treasures as you can in 15 turns. Okay, dismiss that. So, I think possibly because they're on their own, we can't give them a hero. I wonder, if I go into manage my armies and units, armies list. Oh, look at this. Oh, they can equip gear. That's very interesting. Great looking design here. Really, really good. What's the academy screen? Okay, so next turn I can reassign him to an army, which I think I'll do. Here we go. So, we'll unassign him from the city and we'll assign him to an army. And we will go... Let's see where these are. How do we get out of here? Okay, so it's the First Truth Vanguard is the one we want to assign them to. What a name. So First Truth Vanguard. Where did we go? Academy screen. Assign to army. First Truth Vanguard. Select. Done. Okay. So I'll jump out of that. Okay, and we can see now is represented by a hero. Awesome. So... Okay, so I can't inspect that by a hero. Oh, but I see. Okay, so these are the ruins that are eligible for that quest. So that's where we want to go. Still only got 4 movement. Jump up here. Another border. Who are these guys? Doesn't say. Can I get any info on them? This village is hostile. Okay. Let's keep moving. Alright, we know where we're headed. Cool. Lust for loot. We can close down that. Let's get our next idol. Move him up here. Sisters of Mercy. Show location. Shall we? Okay. Super cool. Super cool. Not prairie, no effects, whatever. Okay. And they're done. Okay, enter. We'll wrap this up pretty quickly. But man, oh man, is this game just so impressive looking. I mean, the design team has done an amazing job. I'm really, really impressed. And I've been looking forward to this game for a while, and I've seen the screenshots and stuff, but seeing it in action, unreal. Once you verify the quest... Okay, so this one in particular, I need to get the additional units. How far off that are we? So we're 3 turns from having the Founders Memorial. Can we purchase units? i.e. civilization? If I go into the city screen, here we go. Can I go... Oh no, this is faction, sisters of something. A group of warrior clerics. I wonder why that is that way. Kajnor is a city. Oh, it's got that village in it. Okay, cool, 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 cool. That makes sense. Ish. Click to manage the construction of the city. Click to buy out the construction at the cost of 25 dust. I have 200, so let's do that. And then let's get 2 more stalwarts. And we can buy them out for... Okay, that's a lot. That is an expensive buyout. I'm gonna have to hold on to that one. But okay. Yep, so the building completes. Cool. There's my notification for that. Dismiss that. And let's get moving around. So what happens if I find a faction? It will be pacified, but it will not bring other bonuses until it is rebuilt. Okay, let's try and do that. Looks like they've got the... So I can go offensive. defensive, or hold position. And participation, fight the battle with full control of your units. Okay, how does this work? Ah! Oh, that is interesting. Okay. So, this is deployment. So where can I deploy to? Okay, let's deploy down here. Assign targeting orders to your units. Okay, I want you to target them. Launch. Oh, this is not looking good. Oh, they're gonna die. Oh, they're definitely gonna die. Well, that was foolish. Oh. Okay. Well, that sets us back. Dismiss. Damn. Okay. Well, I think we'll end the video here. I think this gives you a really great look at this game. There's clearly a lot of promise here. I cannot wait to play some more of this. Oh my god. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're going to leave it there. So for now, thank you for watching. When we come back to this game, it will actually be a proper Let's Play series. So we'll try and get some consistency going, which I think will be a lot of fun. Unfortunately, there's no multiplayer in it yet, but the second they add that in, we are jumping right into that. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to get into more of this game. I really hope you enjoyed the video. And until the next one, I'll see you next time.